Welcome to Unseen Sports TV. You know, it's Coach Parchment, your host today, and we have a top shelf video. One of our own Premier League football player playing for Portmore United is on the platform. He's behind the scenes now, listening to us. Um, Persons, while you join the live, please to subscribe if you haven't, like the live because it helps with the algorithm. More people to see it. Please to send in your comment also. Ask any question you want to ask. And we have Shai Smith from Portmore United here with us to share his story on journey to professional football. Please to give him your listening ears and listen and ask any question you want. Shai Smith, with no further ado, I'll add you to the screen so you could talk to them. So Shai Smith, just tell the people more about you.
Yeah, I'm Shai Smith, a player of Portman United, and yeah, I'm a centre forward slash left mid slash winger. I'm 23 years old, and football is my passion.
All right, so football is your passion from you were going to, even primary school. So, tell us about your what encouraged you to play this game. When did you fall in love with football?
Honestly, fall in love with football from around age 5, 6. From I was a little bit a boy, man. But uh, playing in my community, I didn't get to play Premier League and stuff because at the moment when I was about to play Premier League at Norman Garden, all type of stuff happened, but we didn't play. But gradually, I was playing football, try out for a few U U U13 clubs and stuff, but he didn't really have no interest in that because I think at the point thing wasn't really going that way. So I said, you know what? Uh, no, I'm gonna just leave that. But differently still, I play football right through, even even at a tender age, and it was a joy.
Okay, so you did not really get to play in the Premier League. Are you in a feedback?
Giving a feedback.
Yeah, like some cracking.
I know what.
Okay. So you did not play any like typing, like ear feedback, like typing to.
I went there for the rain.
No. The ear is okay, but I hear some click.
I know what.
All right, sound a little better now.
All right.
Hold on. Yeah. So you did not play any Premier League football, but you played high school. So tell us your the early years playing at Holy Trinity.
Well, for me, okay, playing for Holy Trinity, I started playing at age 11, 12. Well, that was like Pepsi, really. Well, at first, what really caught everybody eyes at Holy Trinity is that I was doing summer school, and in the summer school we were like juggling with some tennis ball and stuff, and I was just there juggling and juggling. And my teacher said, "No man, this young man is so talented." So same time he called the Manning Cup coach and said, say you need to give this young man a look in and stuff. So coach say, is he that good? And he said, alright then. let's give it a try. Give him a try. So from then, the coach called me on camp. It's Devon Anderson. Yeah, big up to that man. Yeah. So he called me on camp and I was there. I was one of the youngest on the camp there. And I was there training with the big boys and we enjoy it and stuff. Uh, I didn't want to play Money Cup that time still because every time the season start, boy, I'm running from it time guys. Them time they just girls and them think they know. I thought
And
young
then
kid,
no, you were smaller
yeah,
than the big boys.
yeah. And I didn't really watch that still. I didn't really watch that still, but differently. I was there training and stuff. I didn't play Money Cup at a young tender age, but I was more interested in playing Pepsi and stuff because I did have more time. You get me? So yeah, I play Pepsi and we dominate Pepsi. I mean, we haven't win, but we made it to the quarterfinals and semifinals. And gradually each year we play and play and play. So it was really my last year. It was really my last year of course. It was my last year of course and coach said, alright, let's see what you're gonna do right now because apparently you can't run anymore because you can't play course, you can't play Pepsi anymore, so you can't run anymore, so you're gonna play Manning Cup. Cool. My first year Manning Cup was 2014. Yeah, I think that was my first year Manning Cup. And it was actually good because we made it to the Flow Super Cup finals and but I didn't play in that game though, regardless of some circumstances, but never mind that. But yeah, gradually from there I've been playing and 2015 we play and gradually I'm there. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job as a player and motivate my teammates and family, close, close one, the close from them around me. So yeah, that was mainly it. So in 2016, I remember 2016. Now I was playing Manning Cup and I was so dominating Manning Cup and I only finished the season with only one goal. Can you believe that? I couldn't
Yeah,
believe
man.
that. And I said, damn, I don't like this season, but definitely the following season will be yeah, because
So
I'm
how
I'm
was the assisting stats?
huh?
How was your assisting
I
stats?
got
Assist. No.
I got quite a number of assists. I know for sure. I don't really remember, but I got a quite amount of assists. But for the following season, which was 2016, 2017, 2016, 2016. I remember 2016 when coach come playing. It was summer, and the coach called me over him house and whether there is and the coach said, "Shay, honestly, what do you think about being the captain of the team?" I was like, "Whoa, coach, me
Yeah.
don't even like talk much less. I'll be the captain." It was like, well, majority of the players look up to you and you know the media and all those persons mainly coming to the game mainly for seeing you and stuff. I was like, coach, you know, say a big girl that's still coach, you know, say me that type of person still but me think about it and get answer. So today and we talk and realize you know say nothing about it again. I mean I mention nothing about it again. So it a come on close to the season to start and stuff. So remember and say, give him the answer yet I know about being captain. And I say, of course, man. Oh, I think that, but anyways, got the captain back. And players respect me that much, and I respect my players that much. You get me? And we have a high reputation and that much respect in the school. So I guess I said, all right, it's the best thing. So I do what I have to do, and yeah, in that 2016, I think, yeah, I think 2016. I remember finishing with about uh, probably about 9 goals, 8 goals. That's 2016, and I, I don't remember the amount of assists, but we made it to the semi-finals, and I remember we got a big loss in the semi-finals from JC. Despite after all of that, we said we'll go back to the drawing board for the next season. Boom, next season now, focus on we have to make it back to the semi-final because if we go below semi-finals, that that basically we're losing. We're dropping. You get me? So we start and cool, go back and work hard, train hard, do a job, make it back to the semi-final against the same team again, JC. Oh, they beat
So
us.
who was playing on that JC team though that that
Ah,
dominated? Who was playing on that JC team though that really dominated the whole Trinity team?
well, at the time it was like Tariq Maggie and Chevron Willis and oh,
Some
quite,
top player.
quite, yeah. I mean, some more defenders. I mean, we had good defenders, but at times our defenders like just losing brain at times. I think, but yeah, we lost that semi-final 3-2 again by JC. Finished the season with 14 goals. I think about 5 assists, and that was my
Okay.
final season. So I decided to then I was planning on go to college, but circumstances never get football. Not not regarding to grades and all those stuff, but it was about playing Premier League at a young tender age, and college is saying that I lost my eligibility, so I won't be able to play. So that was my reason why I didn't went to college. So I said, all right,
Okay.
that's not. I
So
said that's not.
so I
All right.
don't cut you. So because I was asking, when you left the high school system, um, you did not, I didn't see you playing in the Premier League, but you are saying now that you started play as you leave the high school system. So which club was that? The same Portmore?
Yeah. I was at Portmore because first I was at Brownstone. I was at Brownstone at first
Yes.
playing Super League, and I leave from Brownstone. Well, again, circumstances let make me leave Brownstone because
Okay.
some things happen and me end up stop play. So me end up somebody introduced me to Portmore,
All right.
and I was playing with Portmore from about 2017. I was playing with Portmore from about 2017 while I was playing Manning Cup also. So it was fine with me still because at the time I really loved the environment. So I said, yes, man, this is the right place to be. And
Who was the coach for Portmore at that time?
at the time it was Damn. I don't remember his name, but he usually coach Excelsior, man. Shavar. Shavar.
Shavar.
Coach Shavar. Coach Shavar at the time. And as a youngster in the squad and in the team, I was well pleased. You get me? I enjoyed the time and enjoy every aspect of it. So
So you left Brownstown. So you left high school, went to Brownstown, played Super League. Circumstances made you leave there, come back to town, and you started to play at
no, Brownstone,
Portmore.
no, Brownstone is a Super League team that train over Vauxhall, Brownstone FC.
Oh, I think the Brownstone down by I think it's the Brownstone down by St. Anne.
Nah, man, I'm not talking, man. Not too far.
Not too far. They say not too far.
Yes, man. Yeah, but
I thought it I thought it was you
no,
know
no, no,
uh,
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't that one. Yeah. So
so so you came back to Portmore, started playing Portmore. You couldn't get a scholarship to go overseas because of the rule that if you are playing, you know, so
yeah,
but
yeah,
you can also, but at that time, you sign a contract because I think if you don't sign a contract, you still have eligibility.
yeah. At the moment, I didn't sign any contract, so
So why they say that?
I know they say because I play Premier League over my 17th birthday. 17th, 18th birthday, I think. Yeah, I played Premier League before my 18th birthday, something like so. And me that actually is why is to because alright, numerous amount of college. I get offered and accepted for numerous amount of college. Finish paperwork and when they're about to send the I-20 and stuff and them check the rasta and stuff, they said I won't be accepted. I was like, you know, for real. And then we really see if the college never want me go there and stuff. So I try out for as I said, me have numerous amount of college offers. So me have colleges like which we can pick, choose and refuse where to go and trials with. So I went to one, I went to the next one, and they are saying the same thing. I went to the next one, they are saying the same thing. I was like, damn, I don't know.
Oh,
I even did the exam to go to the college. I did pass that shit, but
so basically, the college thought you had signed a contract with Portmore at that time.
yeah,
Um,
I think that was what they.
and that I think that was the problem. But you should have told him that you didn't sign the contract. You were playing
Yeah, I told him.
amateur.
Yeah, I told him that I didn't sign the contract with them. Yeah, I told him that,
Okay.
and it still become a problem. And even I went as far as I'm reaching out to my club and telling them that if them can have a letter from the JFF saying that I'm not being paid to play. You get me? I'm in school and I'm just playing and training with the team. I'm not getting any Skyping or I'm not getting any cash or anything. So I even go that way, but it still didn't work. Mhm.
So yeah. So basically, your dream to go to college and go in the college system didn't work. So you had to go to plan B, which is to play Premier League, and maybe use that route to get out of Jamaica, which you are doing now. So
Yeah.
how is it like at Portmore now playing, getting game time and stuff like that?
Well, it's good playing at Portmore. Honestly, I mean it's good. We have quality players, and We have a good coach. You get me? So we just, I mean, as I stated before, we have quality players, but I think at times some of our players just we lost it in the head sometimes. You get me? So I think that's mainly our problem. You get me?
Okay, Shai Smith. So you guys know are down in the table. You lost today also. What was the game today? You lost today.
Yeah, we lost today again. It was so
Uh,
disappointing.
I,
So disappointing.
I'm always wondering why you're not starting. Um, could you tell me why you're not starting and you're coming off the bench? Is it fitness or is it injury? Because you're one of the live wire in the team, um, and I believe the best player should start.
Honestly, I'm gonna put it. Alright. It can either be one or two things, or it can be both. Well, I was suffering. I was suffering with two injuries, ankle injury, and hamstring injury. But I was out for probably 2 games with ankle injury, and then I was back in the team and stuff, training, putting all those work in, and soon after I came off the ankle injury, I pick up a hamstring injury, which kind of slowed down things a bit. After picking up the hamstring injury, thing wasn't the way it was. You get me? Because I don't know. I think I don't want to pressure the hamstring too much, but it's coming out, and so far, I think, well, it's not really my opinion, but they're saying that I'm not fit enough. I'm a bit unfit, so I mean, personally, myself, I think it's like on and off for me with that unfit thing, because I have my time, and I won't be playing a game and like walking throughout the game. You get me? There's moments in the game where you're gonna walk, you're gonna run, you're gonna jog, you're gonna sprint. You get me? So at times, for me, nothing can really unfit in a way, but now myself, me can feel say kind of unfit in a way, but it's just what it is.
So okay. So basically, from my personal view, you're one of the live wires for Portmore. Even the other game, you came on and you were like, I think you were playing Waterhouse. It was Waterhouse. You were
We
playing.
play battles.
Yeah, and you were like, taking the ball and going through, like beating them left, right. I was wondering why you didn't start the game. So, you know, coaches have different tactics how they use a player. I don't know, but that's how football is. So what are you doing now, though? In terms of the, getting those injuries fixed.
Well, well, so far as I have been told that I'm unfit, as I've been told that I'm unfit, so um, I'm working on that aspect of my game to be fully fit. So that's really the work I'm putting in.
So do you guys do gym work and stuff, to build that muscle mass and to build those
Say
areas
that?
such as the hamstring? Do you guys do gym work?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
most of the times when you guys supposed to go overseas for other clubs over there, like for example, Daniel Green at Mount Pleasant, the reports are you need to put on some muscles, so you need to, get stronger. Do you guys do gym work?
Yes, we do gym work.
Okay, so you're focusing on the areas that improve your speed and stuff like that.
That's mainly why. That's mainly one of the things that I'm using to strengthen my hamstring and my ankle injury.
Okay, you get that quick recovery.
Yeah, yeah.
You get a quick recovery. So how is it like though? Coach Sammy is there, see me?
No,
Okay, so how is
he's
it like
not.
though with teacher Hyde, coaching? Who is the assistant there?
But
I think
JC,
it's I think it's
Tashana,
a former Portmore
huh?
player. It's a former Portmore
Yeah,
player there too.
and Tashana Vincent.
Oh, Tashana Vincent. Oh. You know, good coach. That girl is a good coach. How is it like work? Working with them because you're working.
It's wonderful. It's a pleasure working with them, honestly, because you get to learn a lot of new stuff, and with football, there is always stuff to learn, and not even with football. It's basically with life. There is always something new to learn, no matter how much you think you might know or you might think you learn a lot. You might think you learn a lot, but there's always something new to learn.
Okay, so you're learning a lot from all these coaches. You know, I think though one of the implication on our players in Jamaica is that we don't really have coaches to work on our individual ability, such as shooting, defenders. We only mostly have goalkeepers and maybe uh, a, a, a a fitness trainer. We don't really have specialist coach to work on midfielders. How to do the proper passing, skill set, skill coaches who can teach skills. You understand? Normally, most kids who are naturally can be visual learner. That's how they become skilled and practice off their own. They don't have anybody to teach them, and I think that is one of the reasons why we don't have a lot of skilled players in Jamaica. Again, what's your thought on that? Big up yourself,
Well,
Kimo, and no.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. But, we had put more. We do work on certain aspect based on the attacking players, the midfielders, and the defenders, and also the keeper. I mean, we don't have a we don't have a defensive trainer and a midfield trainer and a attacking trainer. But yes, we work on those aspects during the training. You get me? Because at times we would have the attackers work and the midfielders work and the defenders work. You get me? So that's it.
Yeah, because I think it's a burden on one coach to try and to do everything. You have to be trying to coach the defenders, then you have to try and to be coaching the midfielders. But you only can brush on a certain thing at a time. You can get to go in depth like one on one on each defender and each player to sieve out their problem. You understand me? And try to work on them like that. Because if you have a coach who responsible for, say, you know, eight, four centre back. Uh, Four centre back, uh, four left back and four right back, and maybe four D mid. That's one coach to 20. So he can work on all of them. You see them at training, try to improve them and stuff. So you have a coach can work on all of those players. Now, if you have a head coach, now him alone and four other coach who is not specialized in those areas, it's going to be difficult to get the best out of the players. And I think that is one of the things we are facing in Jamaica. And it's hard to fix because, some of these clubs don't have the money to really pay for those type of things. What's your thought on that?
I mean, I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that. Yes, but it's just what it is. in that situation that won't be changed. I mean, probably some club can afford doing that, but you're not gonna find probably about 3-5 clubs doing that.
Schema said, I need the baller to be fit so he can earn his spot in the national setup and play in Europe one day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The baller. Think about that, my boss. The baller reaches so. Baller Shai Smith,
I mean,
aka Kulu Kulu. You know him? Chemo?
yeah, man, keep on, yeah, man, general, man.
Big up Chemo, big up Chemo. So yeah. But I think though the players can do a lot for themselves in terms of a coach cannot teach, you know, players to do everything. So I think they can, really, invest in their career, such as, getting a personal trainer, getting somebody to, work on their individual weaknesses outside of training. Like, in the mornings when you don't have any training, in the evenings when you don't have any training, some shooting drills, work on that. Find out what this club wants. If it wants a skill player, whatever, you work on those areas and try to improve. What's your take on that?
I mean, to have personal trainer that would cost. You get me? And that's basically where the problem is, because having personal trainers, as I said, it would cost, and clubs, clubs. I don't think much club would have paid if you have personal trainers. You get me? And I don't think the players making that much to say, alright,
So what ab-
they're not
so
gonna
what
pay.
about so what
Huh?
about you? What about you? Setting up something in your ear, like your community, like in the evening, and you get somebody to throw the ball for you. You're working on your left foot. You're working on some
No,
shooting. You prepare your own drills and work on your
I
individual.
mean, in that sense, it's different, because at times when I'm training on my own, it's like me and one of my cousins. You get me? So we train together and things. So, but that's a bit different with having a personal trainer. I mean, that's a bit different, because when having a personal trainer, there is there's some aspect and there's some stuff that you basically with the trainer could push it towards. I mean,
Okay.
when doing it yourself, yeah, you're gonna get it done, yes, but you're not gonna be as much as when having a trainer.
Okay.
You get me?
So, a lot of people, saying that schoolboy football looks better than the Premier League, and they really, bigging up the schoolboy football. I don't think it's wrong with that. But what's the difference though for you playing in the schoolboy league, and tell and tell him that I always tell him that the Premier League is faster, more. You have to be more technical and quicker with the ball at your feet. What's your take on that?
I mean, Premier League is way more faster, way more quicker, way more physical, and all those stuff. Schoolboy football, it's more it's more dry. It's more dry, having fun, enjoying the moment, and capture all the way you can while playing. You get me? In Premier League, there's too much thing to be more focused on. You get me? Because saying that you play in Premier League, and by playing Premier League you want to be at the top flight. You trying to make a way for you and your family. You get me? You playing to leave the country to go play whichever MLS, USL, in Euro, whichever place. So in the Premier League, it really takes more, really takes a lot of focus, more work. hard, more hard work, dedication, and all them stuff.
So basically, you're saying that in the Premier League, you have to be putting in a more work, more dedication, more fighting spirit for you to be, a better player because you want to, go as far as possible, in your career. Leaving Jamaica, playing at the top flight, and stuff like that. All right. So tell us, where do you see yourself in the next, uh, next year, like next 2 year from now, because this season is like a rebuilding season for Portmore, and tell us where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? So somebody that big up on scene and the big baller Shai Smith, military gun, you know him?
Yeah man, yeah man, yeah man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
big up, me telling you, big up. All right, for where I'm seeing myself for next season, next 2 seasons. It's based on my performance. You get me? Because if I'm not performing that much and scoring that much, I won't be able to get that much exposure. You get me? So, as I'm saying, I want to play outside Jamaica. Honestly, that's really my main focus and that's my main goal to play outside Jamaica. You get me? But
Outside of Jamaica, where exactly you would be your favorite place to go to play?
I would love to play in Europe, honestly, because
And anywhere in Europe?
yeah, anywhere in Europe. Because I know differently. Their pace is like it's quick. You get me? And me would enjoy that ball game because I'm a player that play quick. You get me? So I'm gonna more enjoy it. But as I'm saying, if it's as I'm saying, if it's not Europe, if it's MLS, USL, whichever, I just have to go perform and get the job done. So that's it.
Yeah, make your family proud, make Jamaica proud. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
play some good football so we can watch in the national team, or make some nice so the JFF can call you for the national team. Um, no, but you know that that Jamaica is going to play a couple friendlies coming up, and they're going to play the Nation League. Um,
Yeah, I know
w-
that.
would you think that based on your current state playing in the Premier League that you will get a call up?
Okay. For me, yes, it's possible for me to get a call up. But as I'm saying, I have to be performing, I have to be scoring, I have to be assisting. You get me? But nothing much than like scoring. You get me? So
How much goal are you now in the Premier League? How much goal you have?
I'm at 3 goals.
Yeah, 3 goals. How much assists?
So far, none.
None. So that means you have to be improve. You have to improve on your goal scoring and also help your other players to score. But sometimes it's unfair. The injury can come and really stop you from
Yeah,
progressing. And I think that hamper you from scoring that goal because the talent what I saw on the field, that match and more and most of the matches when you come off the bench, it's like electrified. You're just moving fast, beating players, getting the ball into the danger zone, and um, I think that is why you need to work on those muscles that is easy to pop, like the hamstring and stuff like that. Get those muscles strong, the grind areas, get those muscles strong before you even leave the country to a better team. I think it's kind of funny because if you don't have any money, it's hard it's hard to really focus on those stuff. And I think that is hampering our baller, our Jamaican ballers, the development, the money to pay for professional persons to work on your um ability. It's kind of hard. A lot of money it takes. Um, yeah, so this is another part that I would like to ask you though. For the football business though, of the football business, are you aware of? most things about signing contracts and those stuff, because a lot of players, don't have any agent. A lot of clubs sign them and they don't want to sell them. A lot of stuff like that, and they don't know how to, you know, come out of a contract, stuff like that. Tell us what you know about it so far.
Well, based on all of that, I'm honestly working on an agent. You get me? But at the moment, actually working with one. You get me? At the moment, I'm actually working with one. But I mean, so far he's good and stuff, reasoning wise and stuff. I mean, it's probably soon I'll be signing with him, but I'm just giving it a few more time and then see what's happening alongside the road. You get me?
So I think players in Jamaica should know, is know the laws of when signing to an agent. What are you signing for? How can you um how can you terminate a contract? Stuff like that. You know, I think the players should read a lot, ask questions. Don't feel too big than others. That you can ask a question like like you know everything. You should ask questions. I think all players should know. Should read if some players can't read, and that's true. Even ask somebody who you can trust to read contracts and stuff for you and explain it. Don't be ashamed of where you are. You understand me? Don't be ashamed of what you can do, because at the end of the day, a lot of persons out there are not. They're not. I would say they're not honest. They're not honest, and once they can use certain ways to get things done or get things from you, they will use you a lot. So I think once you know your worth and you know what is there, and you read, because most of the information I got is from reading. You know, knowing about how you can go into the UK, you have to have what 70%, no 15%. The team have to be the team have to be 50 under 50 a national team, and you have to have a certain amount of cap, certain percentage amount of cap, so you can be considered in England and stuff like that. So you have to be reading to understand those stuff and how you can go around it to be in England and stuff like that. So you have to be reading and stuff, and you have to know about agents, how much percentage fee they can charge from you, you know. Let's do this. I think the rhythm was break by the early injury. I am confident in Shay's potential. Yeah, man. Yes, Kimo.
Honestly,
As
me
long
agree with
as
that. I really think, man.
as long as my ball is focused, determined, hard work, and willing, listen and improve his life, he will be right on track. So yeah. So I believe that is one of the most important things for the Jamaican players to understand what they are signing to into even to these clubs. A lot of over the years I see a lot of players. Right. So for example, one club, Arnett Gardens, dominating the Premier League, right? And if you look back at Arnett Gardens players, how much of them really transition into different clubs overseas, and their career is finished now. What have they accomplished out of football? And there are a lot of things they could have accomplished. You understand me? Some of the clubs
Mm-hmm.
are signing and player for years, and they don't willing to send it to other clubs and stuff. So as a player, you have to know what you want. You have to know your worth. Where do you want to go? You understand me? Yeah. So you have to really read and stuff. So for the football players who are listening to this interview, please read a lot. You know, read a lot. Focus on your career. Get smarter. and stuff like. One more question from Timo. Can't wait to see the best that yet to come from Shay. Are you biggest fan this Shay, man? Are you biggest fan this? Yeah, man, I big fan this man. A talent like Shay must not be waste. So hold on. Which position is your favorite position now? Center forward or on the wing or attacking midfield?
Wing,
All three?
wing, yeah, but
Wing.
wing mostly.
Wing. So you like cut in and kick off for the goal.
Yeah, I like facing my defenders. They like
Okay, okay.
seeing my defenders.
Okay, so you're a skill player also.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think that Shea talent will be waste. I think one more season and he will dominate, Premier League based on what I'm seeing. Just need to work on some of, his weakness. I think his weakness for me, I think his weakness is his ability to get his muscles stronger. Get his muscles stronger so he can last longer in the season. I think that is one of, his weakness. And also to continue work on his technical and tactical ability, because when you go overseas, it's a different level. It's faster, faster, and you have to be fit to go on their field. And, it's obvious. As a Jamaican player going over there, you have to be 10 times better than what they have over there to get game or make the team. So you really have to really put in the work. Yeah, the coach have to rate you too, and all those stuff. So you have to win the coach. You have to win the coach, and that is the aim. So, what do you have to tell? What do you have to say to youngsters who leave in high school, who want to go into the Premier League to play football? What do you have to say to them?
Well, for me, I tell I'm younger players is that hard work, hard work, nothing but hard work. You get me? Just have a focus and just remain humble. You get me? Because one time you might feel like say you're young and talented, but not because you're young and talented. You might feel like when you're at the big stage, there is not much to learn. You get me? There is always something to learn. So you just have to focus, stay humble, and just do the right thing at all time.
Okay. Yeah, youngsters, focus. Hard work is the key. Hard work is the formula. Hard work. Stay focused. Stay focused. So, I also think that our players, in Jamaica should also take the sport serious if you want to make it far in terms of being professional, not smoking, not drinking, not, know when to party. Nothing is wrong to go to party, but know when to party. You're in season, no partying, stuff like that. We need to act professional. Even the other day, I heard that one of the Premier League players, you know, um, posted something on his Instagram page, smoking, and I think the JPL, send a letter to his club stating that this player cannot be an ambassador of the league anymore. You understand me? That means he cannot play in the competition anymore because of that. So I am saying this to the players that you guys should take up your career in hand, be professional at time. People supposed to can look up to you know, no changing of the skin color. People supposed to can look up to you guys and yes, play special edition. Big up the Just Giant. Big up yourself, man. Share the live to your friends, man. Share the live to your friends. We have a discussion over here. Shai Smith is in the studio, people. Share this, send the link to your friend, man. I'm gonna send it to the WhatsApp,
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, man. But anyway, so he's saying big up yourself and Sin Sport. These players have to be more professional. Yes, special edition players have to be professional, as I'm saying, because those stuff, is a no. These persons that are in the Premier League, they want to send a brand out, something that family can watch. you know. And if a little boy go on Instagram and saw that player smoking and saw him playing in the Premier League, he thinks that is right. Even at high school, a lot of coaches have problem with youngsters smoking at that early age, and that kind of hamper. A l- I can tell them a lot of good players start smoke, you know, at high
Yeah.
school, and because of that, it kind of change their mind away from the sports side. They don't really reach nowhere. What's your thought on being professional?
My thought on being professional. Smoking, drinking, I mean, smoking is a no being professional. You get me? Me not say, yeah, people drink, but me not tell you say, yo, this is drinking, no. Drinking is not professional. You get me, but not say you can't talk about it. But you have to know your time. Not know your time, know place. As in, say, time and place, everything. You get me? So,
Right, time and place, everything, and the whole heap of snap on them thing. They run going a camera. Sometimes you don't even know who is who. Sometimes
you
people
don't know
set you
who,
up also.
yeah, you
You
don't
have
know
to be,
who.
you have to, yeah, you have to be very smart. Because even that can hamper you from even reaching to senior, better team overseas. They look at all those stuff. They look at your behavior. Your Instagram, your social media. They look at all those stuff because you are coming into their environment and they don't want any problem. Simple as that. So if you're coming with problem, it's a no-no. Understand? They're not going to take any problem because they can get anybody because they're spending their money. So I think players need to act accordingly. And I think once our players doing that, we will have a lot of players leaving Jamaica and making it to better clubs and making better lives for their self and family and friends.
I mean, I think with us players, I think at times we mainly focus on what we do on the pitch. You get me? We don't really focus on what we do off the pitch while not playing football. We, we don't really focus on like lifestyle. You get me? Because probably been saying that you're a good player, a talented player. You're playing overseas, yes, but at the same time, you are pro player, man. What you doing off the pitch affect you. You get me? And people use those stuff against you. And I think
Right.
at times players don't really look and observe all those stuff. You get me? Not because you're a good player or you're playing for a national team, and that not simply means you are going to do stuff where I will catch you me eye at the same time in a bad way. You get me? So the thing is, we need to focus on what we do off the pitch. Yeah.
Right. So you have any coaches that played a big part in your life who you want to, give a shout out to? The floor is yours.
Yeah, man. No, we got Devon Anderson. You get me? Coach Leighton Walters.
Is he still at Devon? Is he still at what is
Coach
his name?
Leighton. Yeah. Coach Leighton Walters. Now I forgot one only short time. You get me? Medical. You get me, guys? Medical, they say. At best. You get me? Yeah, man. You go plenty. TV Gardner. Shavai. Yeah, man. All of them, man. Know myself, man. Big up myself, man. See, hear that.
Any friends and family do you want to big up also?
Yeah, man. Big up all I got them, man. You see, to know myself. You see.
If you not give him a special big up, him a go hate you,
Huh?
If you not give this one a special big up, him a go hate you.
That me actually should say if you have a name one, you have a name as you have to big up the whole of the fans, the fans know
All
themselves.
right. Kimo, me and
You
get
get me?
big up Kimo, no. You don't know, you go.
You have to big up. Yeah, but keep on you. I'm a brother that man. You know, have to say him now have to say X. You know it go already.
You know
You
it go
see,
already.
big up
Yeah,
them man.
yeah,
Big up.
yeah.
Now I got big up one task God. That I'm really sister. I'm really God. You see, so you know that. Though.
Any final words, though? Any final words you want to say to the people? For the rest of the season, what we can look out for. Shai Smith. How many goals you think you will finish the season, huh? What's your final thought?
Alright. At the beginning of the season, I set a target for like 25 goals. You get me?
Wow.
Unfortunately, I mean, I set that target. You get me? So I wanted to score like more reach that target. You get me? But unfortunately, at the moment, I see possible. So I'm stuck on 3 goals for now. I haven't scored today, but still I set the bar big. I focus on 10, same for the season. I focus
Uh,
on 10 right now.
At least 10 goals for the season.
Yeah, at least 10 goals for the season. So,
Okay. And you think, getting at least 10 goals in the season could book your spot into the Nations League team? You think getting 10 goals in the season could book your spot for the Nations League coming up?
yes,
Or the
yes,
friendly coming up?
that's it.
All right.
Yes.
So are you putting in the work so far in training?
Yes, man, work always I put in the work and stuff,
Right. So people, send in your question. We only have 3 minutes leave. We said that we're going to talk football for an hour, and we're at 57 minutes now. So you can send in your questions. Send in your questions to Shai Smith, so we could ask him some more questions. Your time of the day, persons in the comment section. It's your time to send in your questions to Shai Smith. As we close off in the next 3 to 4 minutes, you know. My advice to you, Shai Smith, is that you should continue to do the sport that you love. Continue to work hard on your craft. Be professional at all times. Know what to answer, when to answer, where to answer. Trust in the Lord, because He is the one that makes everything possible for us. Pray a lot. Ask Him for guidance. The passing of our upcoming baller the other day. It's sad. It's sad. More on the platform, I always talk about him. He's like one of my favorite schoolboy players. Omar Leng, and it's sad. In the ghetto that somebody would take his life like that. It's so sad. But so we have to really, give God thanks for life and live good and help people live good. Sometimes somebody this year, sometimes just laugh off of them because the greater good. You know where you want to be. So you have to just really, so you just laugh and walk away from, they say that if you come negative, and next person come negative, it may turn out into a war. Sometimes you have to just come positive when somebody come negative. And you're friends, sometimes you and that person you become big good friends. You understand me? So we have to have ways how you deal with situation so we can survive in this land. A lot of dark persons still though, no matter what you say to them still, kind of, see things different. You have to know to avoid those people, stay away from certain things. And I think, you will make it. You will make it to the higher heights one day. You will really, make us proud, being a national team one day, based on what I'm seeing. If you continue to work as you say, on your craft, you will be in the national team.
yeah, man. Respect it, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree.
So continue to do the good work, Shay. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for answer the call, the message on Instagram. And see sport, shut your message and you say, yeah, I'm ready. You understand? I think I wish all the Premier League players were like that. Really want to talk about their story. Coming from the primary school, the high school system, playing football in Jamaica, so that other persons can hear about them. Sometimes you never know. This interview alone can give you a spot into a brighter future, a brighter light. You understand? Making some good money, because this is one of the things that clubs want to see. Persons really can express themselves. They don't want person who can't talk. They want person who can express themselves and tell them what is going on, about them. You understand me? So I wish more Premier League players would really send out send out their interest to do interviews and stuff. You have a lot of us. You have military Gona. You have I am sure sports. You have the coaches desk. A lot of us doing the good work on YouTube, trying to help our own Premier League in Jamaica. Yeah, Formula Sports won't jump on board. We are trying to build our country and build the football, educate our players and stuff like that. So respect again, Shai Smith. Continue to put in the work, and God would reward you with whatever you're supposed to get. Once you believe in Him.
Yeah, man, heart of love, man.
Yeah, man. So people, there you have it. Shai Smith telling us his story, to professional football, and continue to put in the work. He said that his future, he wants to be in any league in Europe. He wants to make his family proud. He wants to make Jamaica proud. He wants to make us proud. Let us help him to reach that. Encourage our players in the Premier League to reach that feat. Encourage our players to be professional. Do not tear them down. I'm begging you, do not tear them down. Help them. When you see them down and doing the wrong thing, help them. Do not cuss them out. People, I'm begging you to help our own. Help the JPL to be a better league. You understand? Because we have a lot of people saying a lot of things about the JPL, but they are not the first one to say, all right, I will step up and try to help in any way or form. You understand me? So yes, people, that's the end of the top shell video, and continue to watch Unseen Sports TV. We're building a family over here. Continue to show me the support. Without you, I cannot, be where I am now. I want to reach 1,000K. Help me get to that. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe to Unseen Sports TV. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. You see all the latest videos and videos, upcoming videos, upcoming interviews. So Tuesday, people tune into, you'll have a St. Lucian Vino Barclay on Unseen Sports, talking, telling us his story to professional football when he's in his country and now into Jamaica Premier League. Big up to everyone. I am out.